Lakers Nation, what is going on? We may have just gotten the biggest Trey Murphy update yet. According to a new report, Trey Murphy is expected to be traded within the next 3 weeks, and if that's true, the Lakers could be entering a make-or-break moment this offseason. We're talking about a 25-year-old wing who just averaged over 25 points per game, shoots nearly 38% from 3, plays both ends of the floor, and is exactly the type of player Lakers fans have been begging this front office to add. But here's the crazy part: reports suggest the Pelicans may finally be ready to listen to offers. So in today's video we're breaking down the latest Trey Murphy report, why the Lakers are being connected to him, what a trade package could look like, and whether Rob Pelinka should go all in to bring one of the NBA's best young wings to Los Angeles. Because if Murphy is truly available, the Lakers cannot afford to sit back and watch another team steal him away. Let's get right into it. So according to a recent report, the Lakers received a major update regarding one of their dream offseason targets, Trey Murphy III of the New Orleans Pelicans. The report states that Murphy is expected to get traded during the next 3 weeks now before Lakers fans get too excited. This does not mean he's guaranteed to become a Laker, but what it does mean is that New Orleans could be preparing to make major changes to their roster. And if that's the case, the Lakers have to be one of the teams making phone calls. For weeks now, Trey Murphy has been connected to the Lakers because he fits almost everything this roster needs. This season Murphy averaged 25.1 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 3.8 assists per game while shooting 47% from the field and 37.9% from three-point range on 8.6 attempts per game. Think about that for a second. The Lakers desperately need more perimeter shooting. They need more athletic wings. They need players who can defend multiple positions. And they need another scorer who can take pressure off LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Or even Austin Reaves. Trey Murphy checks every single one of those boxes. At 6'8", Murphy brings size, length and versatility. He's capable of guarding multiple positions while also providing elite floor spacing on the offensive end. What's even more impressive is how much his game has expanded over the last few seasons. Earlier in his career he was viewed mainly as a three-point specialist, but now he's evolved into a complete offensive player. Last season he averaged 21.2 points per game. This season he raised that number to a career-high 25.1 points per game. He's become more comfortable creating his own shot, attacking the basket and making plays for teammates. His 3.8 assists per game show that his playmaking is continuing to improve as well. For the Lakers, adding a player like that would completely transform the wing rotation. Imagine a lineup featuring Luka Doncic, Austin Reaves, Trey Murphy, LeBron James and a center. That gives the Lakers another high-level shooter while also improving their defense and overall athleticism. Now let's talk about the contract, because this is another reason Murphy is such an attractive target. Murphy signed a 4-year extension worth $112 million back in 2024. For a player producing at the level he is now, many around the league would argue that's actually a very team-friendly contract. The NBA's salary cap continues to rise, and locking in a 25-year-old two-way wing at that number could end up looking like a bargain over the next several years. But of course, if the Lakers want Murphy, they're going to have to pay a steep price. The Pelicans aren't just going to give away one of their best young players. The report mentions one potential trade framework that would send Jared Vanderbilt, Jake LaRavia, Dalton Knecht, the Lakers' 2026 first-round pick, and unprotected first-round picks in 2031 and 2033 to New Orleans. In return, the Lakers could receive Trey Murphy, Herb Jones and Yves Missi. Now that would be a massive deal. Not only would the Lakers get Murphy, but they would also add Herb Jones, one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA, and Yves Missi, a young center with a lot of potential. The obvious question becomes, would you do it? Giving up Dalton Knecht plus multiple first-round picks is a huge price. But at the same time, star-caliber two-way wings rarely become available. And when they do, teams have to be willing to take risks. The interesting thing is that reports indicate the Lakers and Pelicans have already had discussions in the past. That doesn't mean a trade is close. But it does mean communication already exists between both organizations. Meanwhile, New Orleans could be looking at a different direction. The Pelicans have struggled to stay healthy and compete consistently, and they may decide that acquiring future draft assets is the best path forward around Zion Williamson. If that's their mindset, Trey Murphy suddenly becomes one of the most valuable trade assets available this summer. Another reason Lakers fans love this fit is because Murphy's game should translate perfectly next to stars. He's not a player who needs the ball in his hands every possession. He can score off catch and shoot opportunities, cuts to the basket and transition play. That means he could thrive alongside ball-dominant players like Luka and LeBron. Defensively, his length and athleticism would help cover some of the Lakers' weaknesses on the perimeter. And unlike some younger players, Murphy has already proven he can handle a significant role and heavy minutes. The only concern mentioned in the report involves durability. Murphy played 66 games this season, which was actually the highest game started total of his career. He's also been logging heavy minutes, averaging around 35 minutes per game over the last 2 seasons. But if he joined the Lakers, he likely wouldn't have to carry quite the same workload. That could actually help keep him fresher throughout the season. Now here's where things get interesting. If this report is accurate and the Pelicans begin listening to offers in the coming weeks, the Lakers may not have much time. Other teams around the league are going to be interested. Every contender wants a young two-way wing who can shoot, score, and defend. The competition will be fierce. So the question for Lakers fans is simple. If Trey Murphy becomes available, should the Lakers go all in? Should they trade Dalton Connect and multiple first-round picks? Or is the asking price simply too high? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss any Lakers news and rumors. Because if Trey Murphy really is on the trade market, the next few weeks could become very interesting for the Lakers.